In this video, I'm going to be teaching you 10 small businesses you can start when you live in the Western world. The truth is that most of our brothers and sisters, they are going through a lot, jumping from one job to another. And they are not making any progress. They are not heading anywhere. All they're able to do is work, save up some money, pay bills, then go back to the same circle. Some even think they have arrived. They go, get car on loan. They go borrow money to buy car on loan, and they keep paying. And dealership is extorting a lot of money from these people. As a car, for example, you would have bought for $20,000. At the end of 5 years, they would have made you to pay almost $50,000 for that same car. But if you have sufficient amount of money, you can just pay for that car, pay it off, then go away with your car. This is how the system has kept people into perpetual bondage. But the only way out is to have a small business. You can start a small business, then you can grow that business into a big one. So this video is to expose us to 10 businesses you can start. Number one business I want to talk about is food truck business. If you know how to cook, you can just cook your food, put it in the car, identify a location where your food will be needed. Then you make it a routine. Go there, prepare your food, sell it up, then come back. The next day you continue. You'll be amazed the income you will make from that kind of business. It will be far more than those who are doing a paid job. So this video is to encourage you to start something of such if you know how to cook. Next is freelancing. Freelancing is all about you having a skill on how to do some social media stuff. Maybe you know how to do website designing. You have skill in editing video. You have skill in photo editing. You can do such a job. You can design website. These are all summarized as freelancing. So if you are skillful in that area, so you can go into such, take jobs from people, have clients that you are going to be working for. Then over time, they pay you for your service, and that will be far more than you staying in one place working for somebody. The next business I want to talk about is mobile mechanic. If you are skillful on how car works and you have knowledge on how to fix car, all you need is to buy some tools and equipment, put it in your car, and have also a way people can reach out to you. You can create like a Google link, a Google page. You can have a website. You can have a WhatsApp group where people can reach out to you. So that when people have like a breakdown on the way, they can always call you. You go there, fix their stuff. And most cases, what usually make her to break down on most highway is maybe a battery issue. Then you go there, jump start it for them. Maybe alternator, maybe something like that. So if you are skillful on how car work, how to fix car, you can have a small business like a mobile mechanic. That is a way of having your own small business. The next, property management. If you have access to some property company, you can stand as an agent between the client who want to rent and the property company. You link them up and you can get commission for it. Though some of involvement of such, you need license for it. You need to have a license for it. Okay, so most of this require license. So if you do it in an environment where licensing is required, you see, so somebody may pay a penalty for doing all of that. So you find out what is required in your locality, then go into such, then they can pay you commission for doing all of that. That is also a small business you can consider. Next is junk collection. Yeah, what I mean by that is that there are some, all over the place. You can always go around. If you have like a bus truck, you pick up, some people always throw items that are still valuable. Maybe some of these items they are working, but they just need a little fixing and make them work again. So you have some valuable like electronics, like fixtures, things like refrigerators or home use items. So you can go around the city where you live, you pick up all those things. You have a particular warehouse where you dump them. Then over time, you can do repair on some, and if some of them may still possibly be working, all you need to do is to put them together. Then depending on where you think this things will be needed, you can ship it to those locations, and people will consider it valuable and they will buy it and pay you money for it. That is also a small business you can start when you live in the Western world. Next, you can consider going into a form of transportation. Many times, what people know, the only thing they know is Uber. So they get a car, they do Uber around the city, and that is all about it. But as an entrepreneur, you can think beyond just doing Uber. You can have like a business card printed so that when you have your customers on board, you can share your business card to them so that when they need ride next time, instead of booking the Uber through the app, they can always call you directly. Then you make more money. So the portion of the money that would have been paid to the owner of Uber, they can pay all of that to you. So that is a form of business. So with that, you're not working for anybody. You are working for yourself. And that you start small, you can grow into a very profitable big transportation company for you in future. That is how majority of people who own transportation companies today, that is how they started. So you too can do the same. You don't have to do one thing in a certain way for so long. If what you are doing doesn't work, change your approach, and over time you see a better result. Next is content creation. So all of us are aware, or somebody around us who is making income through content creation. Content creation is all about what you are good at, your niche. Then you can build your audience over time, and that which is a product or service that you have. When you have all that, you can offer to them to buy from you, to patronize you. They will pay you money for it. That is the way of generating money, income through social media. Another way is through monetization. If you reach the threshold in which you can be monetized, you also get money from people watching your content online. So that is another form of business you can do. And this business, you don't really need more. All you need is your computer or your phone, and you do it in the comfort of your home. And it doesn't matter the location, anywhere you are, you can have your content recorded and you put it on your social media, and people will watch, and you can monetize it, get paid for it. Next small business you can think of is when you go into trading of used cars. And how does that work? When you live in countries like Canada, USA, or some part of Europe, cars are very cheap and affordable. There are some cars that are broken, and if you understand how it works, and you know how much the cost implication to put that car back to ship, all you need to do is to buy that car, then clean it up, give it to a mechanic to fix it, then add a markup to it, then you can sell it to people. And people always buy it as long as it is still functioning, it's working. So these are some things people do on their own. All you need to do, check out the car, then clean it up, put it on the platform where it can be seen by those who will be interested in buying that kind of car. They will come to you, and all you can negotiate price, then you add a little profit to really sell it. So you can be doing that from time to time, and that is a source of income. That is a small business you also consider. Another small business you can think of is the towing truck. Yes, there are a lot of time people have cars, their cars break down on the way and they don't have no help. So if you have a towing truck and you have a place in like a platform where people can reach you, all people do, they always browse. You can have like a small Google page. People can reach out to you, and you go to their truck, charge them a fee for doing all of that. And these are areas where people really need service on daily basis, because there are countless number of cars on the highway, driving on the highway on daily basis. Some people are using cars that are not roadworthy, but they still want to go place to place. So if those kind of cars break down on the highway, they need service of people like you can help them tow the car from the place where it is to their mechanic. So when you do that, it's a small business you can also consider when you live in this part of the world. Plumbing and some other aspect of building. So if you are skillful in these areas, you can always have job to do. People have busted pipe in their house. People have some painting what they want to do. Some people have some framing they want to do in their house. Some people have some plumbing, water leak and rest of all of that. So if you are skillful, you can go into such a thing and you always have job to do. Even though you don't have such skill, you're interested, all you need is to go for a course and acquire the skill. Then you can always use the skill to make income for yourself. So the last one I want to talk about is mobile locksmith. And this is all about taking care of all kinds of locks. It could be car lock, it could be car key, it could be door lock in the house, and the rest of all of that. All you need is to have the skill, how this thing work, then have a small car, then you drive around. People that have such problems, you can always render your service to them and they will pay you for it. You see, so these are different aspects that you can exploit when you talk about small business. So as you can see, these businesses I just discussed in this video, they don't really require too much amount of money to start. Some of them don't even need money for you to start. All you need is to have the skill and get the necessary thing you need to do, then start. Okay, so this video is to encourage you, because when you live in most Western world, they are capitalist practiced economy, they are capitalist based economy. So this type of economy, they are built for business owner, they are built for entrepreneurs, so that you too can take advantage of the system to favor yourself. Because as an employee, when you work, your taxes are being deducted before they pay you the net. But as a business owner, you pay tax if there is any profit remaining. So this is one of the biggest difference between an entrepreneur and an employee who live in a capitalist system. I hope you're able to learn some business ideas in this video that you can put to practice to make you have a better income for you and for your family. So for now, I need to stay blessed by the best, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.